Hey guys, this is Stu here, and welcome back to Let's Play Iron Man, the movie, the game. I gotta post-commentate this, so in a minute we'll have a cutscene. Here it is.
Where have you been?
Weekly steam shower with HR Pepper. You alright?
Armed men attacking this building while you're off
You're making me nervous.
We're bringing in contractors, Tony. Private military. Anybody. As many soldiers as we can get.
No. Simple logic. We're gonna destroy our inventory.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Listen. They attacked us because they wanted the inventory stored here, so it's obvious. No more weapons. No more attacks.
No, absolutely not!
Opinion noted, Obi. But I am telling you, do it. Come on, Pepper.
Tony, what's happened to you?
Pepper, listen. I never should have made it out of that cave. Now I know what I have to do.
I don't understand.
My life's work, everything I've built, countless lives, ruined by my inventions. I have to destroy them.
You can't do this alone. It's too much.
I don't have a choice. Make sure Obi does what I told him. He'll need convincing. Look, I have to go on a business trip.
What trip? There's nothing on your calendar.
Just came up. Pack me a bag, will you?
And there you have the third cutscene of the game. Anyways, it's Stark weapons. You can see the time challenge and the enemies destroyed there. Obviously, since this is post-commentated now, since I lost the live commentary, it's not the quality of the commentary is not going to be as good. But I'm showing off that we have here extra suits that I accidentally unlocked through one-man army playthroughs of my last playthrough. All the suits have different weapons and stats about them. The Extremist is really good at weapons, it has low power systems, etc., etc. They each come pre-equipped. You can't customize them like you can the Mark III. So effectively, the Mark III is the best suit in the game, pretty much. Come on, past self, go back to the Mark III now. You know, I don't have much to talk about. I do have to apologize. I was going through, about ready to upload Part 4 actually on YouTube, and I realized, wait a minute, there's a Metroid part in this playlist, so there's only 2 videos in there. What happened to Part 3? I thought I uploaded that, and I realized I didn't yet. By the looks of it, I hadn't even rendered Part 3 of Iron Man yet, so wow, eh? But so anyway, so for now, I have to post-commentate this, and come on, past self, please, come on, thank you. And here we're upgrading our core systems, which are basically the all those different things. I don't know what I'm doing. Core systems. Here you have the basic one. You upgrade it, and you get better armor. In this case, I go with the striker system. There, it's basically it's the more balanced of the 2 armors. I don't know what the thing is. The screen's way smaller than even my recording screen, so I can't read anything right now, and yeah, this is interesting for me because I've never done post-commentary before, and it feels weird talking straight to a computer screen, not playing it. I don't know how I'm going to pull this off, since usually when I have the live commentary going, I'm playing the game and I'm half focused on those 2, so I'm really going to notice myself not talking or talking too quiet or whatever. So the date of me recording this was probably like, I don't know, the 19th, 18th, and it's the 23rd now that I'm noticing this, so actually I think I'll just talk about my little issue last night. I mentioned it on Twitter that I had a labeling issue last night while editing Metroid Prime. What happened is I recorded Part 13. I had the audio and the video labeled properly, and then I went on to record parts, 14, 15, 16, etc. And what happened is I forgot to change the video to Part 13, from Part 13 to Part 14, and the audio got labeled Part 15 or whatever for whatever reason.
Stark Industries fled here. Scans indicate that this is a weapons storage facility.
Cool. Can't wait to blow it into 1,000,000 pieces. Let's find those weapons.
Sorry, I didn't want to talk about the cutscene. I just realized it was playing. But, yeah, so I mislabeled a couple parts, and I had to play musical files there basically for about 2 hours looking for the right video and the right audio that went with each other, and I ended up solving it in, like, part 13 first, then 16, 15, 14. it was quite weird. Actually, it was a little bit interesting. I had to play around a little bit with file recovery too, because some files got deleted. Anyway, I should probably talk about Metroid Prime in this LP, since this is my side project and not Metroid. But basically, the goal of this mission ultimately is to destroy all the weapon caches that you see around the map. I just destroyed one right there, actually, and they aren't that hard to destroy.
Handle these guys, Jarvis.
Yeah, sure, Jarvis. They get funnier as time goes on. Jarvis actually develops a humor and becomes human-like almost. But there's not really much to talk about. I mean, you're just flying around basically destroying stuff right now, and it's just nothing special. There's no super moves, no special weapons, nothing. You know, you just gotta sit and go around and fly. I mean, this LP is a lot harder to commentate over than you actually think. And right there, I just did a stomp move where if you fall down the ground, you create a shockwave and it destroys everything.
Now that is an explosion.
I've seen bigger explosions that may or may not have been nuclear. Grappling that little battery, anti-aircraft battery. I think I destroyed the second one with grenades. No, I repulsored it. Oh well. Oh, I'm using the unibeam. No such thing as overkill, right? I am sorry, there is nothing to talk about. I think, yeah, I'm heading for the. No, maybe not. Maybe I am heading for the top levels. Oh no, I'm destroying the copter. Get to the chopper! Not that one, at least.
Sir, American military forces detected in the vicinity.
No problem. By the time they realize I'm here, I'll be long gone.
Okay then. We have American military forces. Just don't kill them. Homicidal jerk, Jarvis. I don't understand why they put human enemies in this game. I mean, I realize on the battlefield there would be people running around, you know, infantry, but Iron Man can destroy them in one shot. All they ever have is guns, which don't even damage you hardly if they do. It recovers so instantaneously, even with the weakest chest piece and the weakest armor. You know, so what's the point of even having it? It really makes no sense to me, but right here I'm getting, excuse me, shot at by some guys who have missiles. They're over on the other side. I take care of them in a moment. Right now, actually. It takes me a second to find them because I get disorientated. Or maybe not. Yeah, I have to look for the second one, that's right. He's to your right. There. I shouldn't say my real name. SS2, come on. There you go. Destroy him. I have some fails right here. I try landing on there and I try grappling him. I actually do get it eventually. It just takes me a moment. Right here I want... No. Here, the next one. This one I think does it. Okay, you're making yourself look like a jerk. And what did I land on right there? I want to know. It looked like I landed on the outside of the window, like the little part sticking up and out. How long is this episode, anyway? About 27 and 3/4 minutes, whatever. Basically 27 and a half minutes, something around there. That's not too bad. I actually had to edit this episode down. It was close to 35 minutes almost, you know, by the time I was done, because of something at the end. It wasn't like I sucked or anything. It's that it's just a hard part of the mission, hard part of the game. Hello, helicopter remains. I'm gonna try and remember everything I said in the live commentary.
All the weapons are in storage.
What gave you that clue, Stark? The fact that there's tanks shooting at you? Here's a SAM. You can take over SAMs and howitzers and use them to destroy other enemies. Excuse me, just ate lunch. They only last for so long though. I think they only last for like 15, 30 seconds. Can't say for sure. Really, I don't really use it a whole lot. In fact, I rarely use the grappling ability. It's an instant KO, but you have to get real close, so I don't like getting close. They're more accurate.
3 remain.
Jarvis, scan those
I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I'm probably gonna try editing that out.
Stark Industries
I keep yawning and coughing and all these the last couple days.
Charge a premium, though that's not.
Although what Jarvis just said there, in case you didn't hear, is that they're basing their weapons off the technology that you made, or that Tony made. And then that's why they're charging so much money. Excuse me.
Oh look, they have things that go bing,
Bang and boom.
Just
What
like
they call
home.
'em. Yeah, I've never seen something go bing when it explodes, just saying. They usually go bang and boom. Not that I've seen a whole lot of explosions in my life, but...
Should make a career out of this.
Weapons cache
So I'm thinking
destroyed.
about trying to, so let me ask you, anyone here, this. I have been thinking about doing a race, and I've been speaking to someone about doing a possible race. I won't say what game, just in case I decide to do it, but I looked up a tutorial how to do like Windows, like say how people like Nintendo Capri Sun did his Link to the Past race, or Liam 6 did for his Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3 race that he's currently doing. How do you do that with Sony Vegas? Does anyone know? If they do, I'd appreciate someone telling me, because I'm very much interested in doing a race, and I think it'd be a fun little project for me and a friend to do for an afternoon, or my friend to do for the afternoon, you know, and it'd be nice to play the game we might do. I just have to, we just have to figure out how to do it in editing, and I don't know how good at editing he is, you know. I know my software can do it, but I don't know if his can. That kind of stuff. You know, I have, let's see, what's it called exactly? Sony Vegas Studio HD Platinum 11.0. That's the version I'm running off of, or at least that's what it says up on the little window
Destroyed.
part up there.
One remaining.
So if anyone could like PM me or send me a comment or leave me a comment about how that works and how to do it. I don't need any art, I don't think, for it, like a little counter, like say if you completed a level or beat a boss or whatever. I don't need any of that. I think what we're just going to do is a straight race to see who can beat the game first. You know, maybe we'll see if we can add a little bit of flair to it with some kind of artwork, like the achievement thing NCS did, or that the boss pit portrait thing that Liam 6 had going on. So, I don't know. I just think it'd be fun to do the race, especially now that I'm finally getting my quality of my video and audio up to a more professional level, and it's not all fuzzy, it's not all blurry. You know, I need to try out some... I just showed off RAM damage there, by the way. If you ram a person while using the afterburners, you actually deal RAM damage. But, yeah, that's my idea. That's just some questions I would like answered. You know, if you really need to know what game it is, I suppose I can PM you back if we do it. You know, if we do a private message just for tips on it, but that shouldn't be a matter of importance. I'm only going to really tell you if you absolutely need to know, because I like to keep my projects secretive, or I like to hint at them at the last moment. Not that I have many projects to do that with, yeah. Although I have ideas, lots and lots of ideas and games I want to do, but obviously I just need to finish one up at a time. I can't do 500 LPs. But, yeah, that's my ideas and what I'm hoping to do, and I just want to see if anybody could help me, all 5 of you that seem to watch these. 27-something subscribers, I think. 5 views per on average. I either suck or something else.
Oh, busted.
I don't know, I just try and make as good videos as I can. I mean, this comes with practice, and I am doing my first LPs. Like I've always said to myself, even Sugar Connor, I only had a few, like 100 or 200 by the end of Earthbound, so I'm not that concerned about it. I mean,
How's my heart doing, Jarvis?
I'm not really promoting myself a ton either.
You know, Jarvis,
I need to
by
figure
all
out how to
rights, I
do
should
that,
get.
but
Yes, sir.
I could give
for
you a
now,
second chance. And
what
look,
I have
I'm
works.
easy to
I'm
get
doing this for the
tickets
fun of it, not the subscribers or the views or anything. I'm not hoping to monetize or whatever. I mean, if in the future I can do that, hey, cool. Extra money for something I want to do. You know, that's the cherry on top of the sundae. The sundae for me is just doing this and sharing what I have to give with these games. Anyway, now that we've destroyed all the caches in this episode, we have to move on and destroy all these trucks now, which are carrying weapons that supposedly have a great explosion radius or whatever. So, although it doesn't actually hurt you or anything, it just looks pretty, in my opinion. And I hit the copter. Iron Man's trying to get to the chopper. Fly faster, Iron Man. Fly faster. Bam. Come on. There we go. Wonder how long it's going to take me to find a LP catchphrase. I'm quite curious as to what is going to come out of my mouth one day that's going to become a catchphrase. I'm kind of waiting to find one. I don't want to script a catchphrase for myself. I'd rather it was totally random. Since those are... Oop.
You know, Jarvis, I think Mazia didn't just sell these guys weapons. They must be working with them. Okay, now I'm sure.
Unit has heavy armor and multiple weapon pods. Suggest targeting exposed weaponry.
Finally, a challenge.
Speaking as a future engineer, that thing is not physically possible, actually. A hovercraft on land with that much loaded onto it. Well, not to mention the fact that it has laser-based weapons, which we don't really have yet, but... Anyway, I want my LP catchphrases to be completely random, because those are always the best ones I find. People love those the best, or love making things up about people's names. I mean, I've been watching streams the last few days, and people keep going on about this, one of the LPers, fellow LPers, called Gnome Shark, and they keep making up things about his name, like we kept saying things like, Foam Shark, for instance. Or his real name is Jack, and we kept saying Jack puns, like, oh, I don't know. Jack-o'-lantern, how about that? Jack-o'-lantern. We kept making up just Jack puns.
U.S. military aircraft incoming, sir.
What are my options?
Payloads are Stark Sparrow missiles.
The irony kills me.
Only options are to engage or surrender, sir.
Surrender? Are you kidding?
Charlie 2-0, come back around.
Yeah. Okay, this is where the game... This is that hard part of that mission where I had to cut. Noticed how much time's left in the video?
Tony, is that you?
Yeah, I spent from about here till about 30 minutes just trying to grab these freaking jets.
Hell are you doing?
This is where my commentary got good all of a sudden. Because I was freaking out.
Suggest engagement
My voice
on
cracked about
aircraft.
3 or 4 times too during it.
shoot at American pilots.
Terrorist.
Jarvis, I'm gonna grab him.
The war on
cannot
terrorism.
condone that decision,
Whoa.
Yeah, well, you don't have a conscience, Jarvis.
I would hope he doesn't. He's a computer. Anyway, in a minute here, after about 3 or 4 failed attempts at grabbing these, I cut away really suddenly. Mind you, I'm not that great at editing yet. You know, I'm just starting out with this. I actually knew nothing about editing going into LPing, so... However dumb or smart that was, I don't know, but I'm figuring things out as I go along. And I'm getting better at it. I just need to find a way to make transitions work better, because the way the software showed me how to do it, it made the transition 2 minutes long. Anyway, excuse me again. But, okay, how long did I wait till I edited? I think I waited till like 22 minutes. And we're at 19:23 right now. So that's fun. I get to talk about jets for a moment. I think that these planes are modeled after the F-22s that were used in the movie. I'm not sure. They look like it. It's kind of funny how they're trying to say he took on F-22 Raptors, which are the most feared air combat plane, whatever you want to say, in the world, and yet he takes them on like they're nothing. Like he just I just hover here, you know, floating, and they're shooting missiles at me constantly, and it's like, just shrug it off. I mean, my HP's recovered before the jets even to me. It's ridiculous. Okay, how much longer did I wait till I cut? I don't know. It happens when it happens. So I can see a spike down in the audio, so I'm thinking that or a very abrupt spike at least, so I'm thinking that's where some editing took place. There's a couple more towards the end of the video too. Although those are quite a bit of ways apart. The spikes are about a minute from right now. And the other ones are at about 25 minutes. And then another one about 25 and a half minutes. So, oh well. Who knows? Grab him. Nope, I failed. Man, they must be following Slippy's advice of doing barrel rolls and loops and using bombs wisely and all that junk. You know what? There's only 3, so maybe there's no Slippy. Maybe that's why they're actually efficient. They don't have to keep saving Slippy's ass. Fox, get this guy off me! You got a bogey on your tail. Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side. Hey, there we go, I got one. And, yep, this is right where the edits are going to start taking place. In about 20 seconds, I'm assuming. You're gonna see a yeah, I definitely get one right here. Okay, and got it. There we go, much better. There's number 2. I remember my commentary for that was like, finally, number 2! The next one's pretty quickly after this, again, off the audio spikes. And the fact that they're actually consistently going again. So, I'll just stick around till then, I think. I hope this episode isn't boring you guys too much. I do still have to edit it down, like I said. Unfortunately, earlier you probably heard me talking and just suddenly stopped abruptly. Yeah, I am editing. I apparently haven't edited this down yet and grabbed that one. So, you'll have to forgive me with that. I just really went on chatting, so
Ejected safely, sir.
you didn't miss much.
What's your blood alcohol level, Tony? What in the hell are you doing?
Just out for a stroll, Rhodey.
I'm only gonna say this once, Tony. Stroll out of my airspace now.
Funny, you caught me on my way out.
Anyways, this has been SS2 in this episode of Let's Play Iron Man, the movie, the game. I will see you all next time, and no doubt we did fail the time challenge. I'll see you all later in the next part.